Good morning dear students. Welcome to English class, and today's class is on grammar. As we always aware you regarding the basic grammar skills, isn't it? Because when you speak or you write something, so you should have enough knowledge of grammar. If you have no grammar skills, you will have a great problem in presenting your thoughts and your ideas, isn't it? So for that sake, you need to have certain grammar skills. And in the previous classes, we have learned what is phrase, clause and different types of clauses, and even all 8 parts of speech in detail. And we have already gone through all the different types of each parts of speech. Among these 8 parts of speech, adjectives are also one among them. Amongst 8 parts of speech, adjectives play a major role here, because when we describe something or someone or a place or a thing, we need to know what are the different types of adjectives, especially qualitative adjectives and quantitative adjectives. Let us come to know what are the degrees of comparison. Actually, each and every parts of speech has got certain special features. Likewise, here adjectives also have a special feature of having degrees of comparison. Here the word comparison will give you a kind of idea. They are meant for, or they are used for describing something or for comparing with one another. When it comes to the point of comparison, we usually compare a person with another one or a thing with another. Sometimes the situations, some incidents, and the people those who are involved in certain incidents, or maybe who are involved in certain problems, or maybe in certain instances, isn't it? So let us come to degrees of comparison today. What are the kinds of degrees? Before we get into that, what is an adjective, you need to know. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. Even noun and pronouns are also another 2 important parts of speech among all 8 parts of speech. So when you use an adjective, either it's a qualitative or quantitative, when it comes to an adjective, it is always describing a noun or a pronoun. For example, she is a kind woman, and he is very short. That place is very pleasant. He is a wicked man. It's very cool over there. It's a cold place. So all these words like pleasant, gorgeous, kind, hardworking, these are all the different words. These are none other than adjectives, because we are using these words in order to explain or to describe someone or something, isn't it? Here, in order to compare certain things with another thing, or a person with another person, we need to have certain adjectives. They are in the form of degrees of comparison. They have certain 3 degrees. How many degrees are there in English, especially when it is considered an adjective? The adjective is consisting 3 different types of degrees. What are they? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive, comparative, superlative. What is a positive degree? The word positive is used for its basic quality. It is the basic quality of someone or something. Understand? An adjective or an adverb, not only adjectives, even adverbs also have these degrees of comparison. When it comes to comparison, we'll be using 3 different types of degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. When it comes to positive degree, it is used for comparison only, but it doesn't comparing with another one. It is just telling the normal form of an adjective or an adverb. Positive degree of an adjective is the basic or a standard or a normal form of degree. It's a normal or the basic or the standard form of degree. Normal, standard or the basic. Normal, standard or the basic quality of an adjective or an adverb is nothing but the positive degree. In positive degree, actually we are not comparing anything. We generally say that it's quality. Suppose to take, she is my elder sister. Elder means there is eldest also. It is comparative actually. Okay? Elder, eldest. Old, old, elder, eldest. Eldest is what? Eldest is the superlative degree. Elder, comparative degree. Old is the standard degree or the positive degree or the normal degree. Okay? He is very short indeed. We are talking about his height. His height is short. He is shorter than my elder brother. Raghu is shorter than my elder brother. Okay? And who is the shortest? He is elder or he is shorter than my elder brother, you say. So, eldest is someone else. There are 3 degrees I said. Positive, comparative and superlative. When it comes to positive degree of an adjective or an adverb, generally here we never compare with someone or something. Suppose if it is a thing, you never compare with another. If it is a person, okay, we never compare with any. But it's a standard or the normal degree we express. Okay? Kind, kinder, kindest. Good, better, best. Much, more, most. Okay? Thank you so much. I am very much thankful to you. Understand? More, much more, most. Good, better, best. Bad, worse and worst. Bad, worse and worst. Okay? Understand? Little, less and least. Little, less and least. Not only qualitative, even quantitative adjectives also can be compared. Understand? So now you understand what is meant by positive degree. In positive degree, we are not comparing any person with another person. Understand? We only express it's a standard degree. The noun's standard degree or the noun or pronoun's standard degree we say. Okay? It's very cold here. It's very cold here. This place is colder than, okay, Finland is colder than Canada. Okay? Here we are comparing. Understand? So when we are comparing with one another, we use comparative degree. But when it comes to positive degree, we never compare, okay, using its own or the standardized adjective. Okay? It is called the positive degree. An adjective or an adverb that does not make a comparison in positive degree. Okay? An adjective or an adverb that does not make a comparison, it's not making any comparison, is said to be in positive degree. Okay? So where we are not at all comparing. We just express its positive nature or the standard nature of its quality. Okay, the quality or an adjective's standard or the what we can say the normal form of the degree can be expressed in positive degree. Understand? Next one, comparative degree. Okay, the word itself can express, what do we express as a comparative degree? In comparative degree, we compare one person with another, or one thing with another, one incident or accident with another. Okay, not only people and places, the incidents also can be compared with one another. Is that understood? That is comparative degree. It is used for comparing a person or a thing. Okay, comparative degree is used for comparing a person or a thing, putting er to its adjective word. What we are doing? We are comparing using er. Okay, we compare using er. So, for adjective, we are using er. We put er to it in order to make a comparison. When there is a point of making a comparison, usually the adjective is added. That means we are adding er to the adjective in order to make a comparison with a person or a thing. Understand? Okay, clever, cleverer, cleverest. Short, shorter, shortest. Tall, taller, tallest. Big, bigger, biggest. Wide, wider, widest. Understand? Here in comparison to the adjective, we are adding er. What we put? We will be adding er to the standardized adjective. That means the positive degree of an adjective, when you add er to its word, to that adjective. Okay? Understand? You have to put the suffix er. You have to put the suffix er to that standardized degree of an adjective or an adverb. Then what it becomes? It would become a comparative degree of an adjective. Is that understood? It is used for comparing a person or a thing, putting er to the adjective. Okay, adjective word in association with the word than. What else also can be added? Than. Okay, your daughter is elder to my son. 2 months elder to my son. Your daughter is 2 months elder to my son. When it comes to age, we are not supposed to use than. We have to use infinitive to. Understand? When you are comparing the age of somebody's to the other, what you have to do, you should use to, infinitive to, instead of than. When it comes to other things and other comparisons, you can use than. Okay, when it comes to age, okay, when you express the age of somebody, you are not supposed to use than. Instead of than, you can go with the infinitive to. Clear? Suppose to take, I just gave you example. My brother is 2 months elder to Ashok's son. My brother is 2 months elder to Ashok's son. Understand? My sight is bigger than his. My sight is bigger than his. Whose sight is much bigger? Mine is much bigger than my neighbor's. Understand? My chain is longer than hers, or her chain is longer than mine. Whose chain is longer? Hers chain. Shakuntala's chain is longer than Rukmini's. Shakuntala's chain is longer than Rukmini's. Have you understood? So here we are comparing the chain, only one, but the chain of two different people. Okay, both of them have chains. Here we can see two people, but only one person's chain is much bigger than the other. Have you understood? Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Again, one more thing I just wanted to tell you, I would like to bring forth here. It depends upon the syllable. What does it mean by syllable? Everybody should know. What is a syllable? Unless you know what is syllable, you don't know whether you can add ER in comparison or EST to this superlative degree. When it comes to comparative degree, we use ER for comparison, EST or ST to the superlative degree. Understand? Here, unless you know, unless you understand what does it mean by syllable, you cannot get it. Here I would like to tell you what is syllable. Syllable is a unit of pronunciation. What is syllable? It is a unit, means a single unit of pronunciation. Any word you take, okay, if a word is consisting two syllables or two, actually syllable is nothing but a unit of pronunciation having only one vowel sound without or with surrounding consonants. One word is constructed or formed with consonants and vowels. As you know, we have 5 vowels in English and 21 consonants. If any word that is constitutes with vowels and consonants, definitely there will be certain vowels as well as consonants. Suppose one vowel is there, that is single syllable word. Suppose if a word has got 2 vowels in it, that is called double syllable word. More than 2 syllable, if any word that constitutes with or without vowel sound, okay, and it is consisting many vowels, more than 2 or 1, more than 1 or 2, more than 2 we can say. If any syllable word, if any word is consisting more than 2 syllable, that is called multi-syllable word. More than 2 syllables. If any word that is constitutes of both vowels and consonants, but it is consisting more than 2 vowels, that is called multi-vowel or multi-vowel or multi-syllable word. For multi-syllable words, in comparison we use more, in superlative degree we use most. Okay. Suppose if any word that has only got 1 syllable or 2 syllables, such words can be expressed with ER in its comparison, EST in its superlative degree. Suppose to take beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, difficult, more difficult, most difficult, ugly, uglier, ugliest. In ugly, ugly, actually A-E-I-O-U, U gives a sound, no? That is 1 syllable word. Ugly, ugly, it has got only 1 syllable. 1 or a double syllables will have ER in its comparison and EST in its superlative degree, children. And the remaining part of this degrees of comparison will be continued in the next class. Until we meet again, goodbye. Because if I teach you more, you get more confused. Understand? I don't want to cause any confusion to you. First of all, we will learn the 3 degrees of comparison, how this ER and EST in comparative and superlative degree that they occur, and where we use more and most. Today I just introduced. I didn't go for different divisions of degrees of comparison. Understand? And this will be continued. This class will be successfully continued in the next class. Thank you, children. Bye. Have a nice day.